Okay, so I ran a competition in Kartrider Rush, and it went about as well as you'd think it would go. Okay, so it seems the volume is back. Is the noise back, everyone? Okay, so right from the start, it had quite a few glaring issues. So the biggest issue, or one of the biggest issues, was the fact that my Twitch and my streaming was just absolutely horrid. Everything to do with the entire process was just terrible. So first of all, it recorded my footage in a size that is not what I usually record in for some reason. Even though I had the exact same settings on my recording device, Twitch was like, okay, I will now change the size of it so you cannot use any more footage of you playing normally because it's a different size to the footage. So I'm like, wow, okay. That's why the first scene looks so weird when I was doing the intro, because the thing I recorded was at a different size, and it just looks funky as frick. And then the second glaring issue was that during my stream, I don't know why, but it has random just jolts of like 1 FPS. And I'm like, why does this exist? This is like the sad. And then also, it just full on just like cut off the first 20 minutes of my recording. So it like cut out the audio first. The audio was just dead. It was just gone. And then like when I restarted the stream, it just fully just deleted the entire first half. So that's why I've only got footage of the finals and not the actual qualifiers, which is actually so annoying because there was actually interesting stuff happening in the qualifiers, but nope. I guess we're just gonna delete all that footage, thanks Twitch. So that has firmly told me that I'm basically never going to use Twitch again ever in my entire life. It was the massivest dumpster fire. I just can't even right now. Okay, so there are also a lot of problems during the competition, which, oh boy, it's not even the first time I've run a competition, but it's never been so terribly run in my entire life. So first of all, I was still unsure of how the whole what I was going to be doing in the competition, because I felt like if I went ahead and I accidentally like bumped some people or cut some people off or like blocked some people, that seemed like a great way of making people mad at me. But then again, if I just stood at the back and did nothing, my stream would be about as entertaining as watching paint dry. So it was like, what do I do? Do I just have my stream be a literal zero excitement, have nothing occur? Or make literally like one person angry and then just end my life? I'm like, why is it like this? And also, I didn't work hard enough to restrict the whole, because I was quite lenient on the whole only practice card and only DAO. That kind of didn't work out as well as I thought, because everyone like had just had cosmetics, and I'm like, can you please take them off? And they're like, but cosmetics don't affect anything, and I'm like, well, I don't even care anymore. Why am I doing this? Also, the prize situation. Oh my, it was such a mess. So first of all, I invited a few people who weren't exactly fans of my channel. I mean, not as in like haters, but they just like didn't really know my channel that well. And one of them ended up winning, and I'm like, well, this is awkward now, because my reward was basically purely based on the fact that they would be a fan of my channel, because that's what the Patreon rewards are for. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just give it to second place. And then I was trying to explain it to them in chat, and it was just such a nightmare. Because Cartwriter chat, it's just terrible. I hate using Cartwriter chat. Why does it exist? Why is it so poorly designed? I have no idea. And it was just a terrible, like 300 misunderstandings during that conversation. If the one just lasted like half an hour, just trying to explain to them how the prizes were going to be given out, and it was like, oh my god. And also, one person was supposed to be supposedly recording the footage of a player as an actual player, and I was hoping to use some of that footage in this video so I could at least show some footage of that. But then he just never showed up, so we ended up having to start with 7 people, and I'm like, why? How many things can go wrong in just one competition? I don't understand. I mean, I guess some of you guys were hoping that, like, I have, like, some sort of interesting video with all of you guys playing in it, but it just was a total mess. But I mean, it was a mess, but I guess it was also a learning experience. So I'm probably gonna do one of these again soon and try and fix up all of these issues that I had this first time. Oh my god, it was so bad. So if you want to join, just join the Discord and enter in the competition entry part. And I'm hoping to do another competition maybe this weekend, but I'm not sure of that. I have to fix up everything else first. All the things that I've messed up with the first thing. I need to actually figure out how I'm going to fix them, especially to do with the stream. Oh god, the stream. Oh, I don't want to think about that stream ever again. Oh my goodness, that was such a nightmare. To be honest, the races themselves went, yeah, alright. I mean, they were probably better than I expected, but the thing is, my setup, it kind of caused just one person to dominate, and then second place would then dominate once that person was in the next round. So basically, the winner was decided at, like, the start of the game. There was zero competition. It was just, okay, we know he's gonna win. So why is everyone here? Nobody just why? I'm like, oh my god. It wasn't interesting because, I mean, the first part was sort of interesting because there was kind of a battle for second place, but then it was just a landslide because I think Valen just, like, destroyed everyone, and I was like, wow, I guess this is happening now. Like, I feel like they were just a professional and they just clapped everyone. Like, nobody even stood a chance. Near the end, everyone just sort of, like, quit because they just sort of knew they weren't going to win. So I'm gonna try and figure out a way to fix that unbalancing system. So at least it can be interesting. Maybe more arcade mode, but that sounds like such torture. I don't know. So for the next competition, I might do some more team-based, team mode events, and maybe some more arcade-like events instead of just Speed Race. Because I feel like Speed Race gets a bit dull after a little while. And also the fact that I have to stay at the back to make sure not to interfere with anyone and then make everyone triggered. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys do want to participate in the next event, I would say sign up as soon as you can. And actually, when I ping everyone in the Discord asking like if they can play and everything, can you please like actually respond? Because one of the biggest problems with what happened on the night was I wasn't for like half the time I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to get enough players to even run the event. So I was like, do I even set the event up? So I'm thinking of doing 7 main players and 2 backup players if they don't arrive. Like this time, I only managed to get 7 players. I mean only 6 players, which I mean it was still doable. But I mean I would have rathered actually having more players to do stuff with. And I might try with a monetary prize next time, or maybe some other prize that everyone might want. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. But like, if you guys could register early, that would be really good because I'd at least know how many people are interested in the event. And if lots of people are interested, I can do like separate rounds. Like basically, I can do infinite amount of players. It's just I just want to know how many people there will be, so I know how I'm gonna set up the rounds and everything instead of just having it all be a massive mess and try to freestyle it on the day. So. Anyway, so if you do want to join, you just join the Discord and then say hi to everyone and then do the competition entry and yeah, so I can judge sort of how many people are willing to play. And I might change the time this time because I felt like the time last time I had to change it like 16 times because it just didn't fit anyone. And I'm like, I guess I'll have to do it at like 1 a.m. in the morning. It's just my life now. But I mean, if you guys want to join the next event, I mean, just all you gotta do is join, and also like if you got any ideas of how I should run the next event, please tell me because I'm also new to this. I mean I've run quite a few events in the past, but none of them have been Kart Rider. So if you guys are any good at Kart Rider and you know some ideas, please tell me, and I need help. Anyways.